Welcome back to DS Trucks. In today's video, we're going to be changing the oil on the 7.3 liter Godzilla V8, and we're going to be doing things a little bit different for this engine. It's a little bit experimental. We're going with a 5W40 oil instead of the 5W30. So we're going to be kind of the guinea pigs, I guess. I know there are other people who have done, 540 oils on these trucks, but I don't know what type of results they've had, but we're leaving the manufacturer's recommendations in this next oil change. Right here we have our 5W40 Hot Shot Secrets diamond oil. So we're going to be using this stuff. This is a Group 3, I believe this is a PAO. I'm not sure if this one is a 3O. It says Group 3 on it. We have two oils here. We have our oil for our, so our oil for our 6.7 Power Stroke is the PAO, but the gas version, and this one does not say PAO, but it does say Group 3, European Engine Oil Formula, mid SAPs, whatever that means. I think that has something to do with the emissions over there. I don't know. But this is good for gasoline or diesel. But the main thing that I like about this oil is that it has a higher weight, a heavier weight. Let's take a look at what they're actually saying on the sticker. It says 5W40 grade diamond Euro engine oil is a premium full synthetic mid SAPs engine oil engineered to provide superior performance and protection for gasoline and diesel engines. Formulated with our patented FR3 nanotechnology and using only Group 3 base oils, Great Diamond Euro provides levels of protection, fuel economy, and horsepower gains that other synthetic oils will not allow. Formulated to be emissions equipment safe and for use in all operating conditions. That's just a quick overview of what's going to be going in. Let's go ahead and rip this oil out of here and get this new oil put in and see how it runs. All right, so I'm a pop under, and the oil dipstick's actually on the passenger side. Just pop it just like that's good. And then is it? No. Let's see how. Horribly low. No, I just put a quart in it. Let's see how low it is. This is one oil life cycle that we ran, and I added 1 quart.
It's not like low.
You didn't put it all the way down, though, did you?
Yeah, it went all the way to the cap.
I don't know. It's ready, huh?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, let's pop under and get the oil drained. There's our plug. You can take the truck home when you can fit under it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm about to fit up under this bitch today.
I mean, coming in from the side, I could probably fit underneath it. You feel me?
Oh no, I can't fit under the front.
Yeah,
No.
I could definitely fit underneath the side or two, but at front end, no.
All right, so here's a little trick. If you need more leverage, you can add another wrench to a wrench. And just like so, more leverage. And we're gonna break it loose. And that's that. Now we're gonna get ready with our pan. And hopefully we can do this without making too much of a mess or getting dirty. Real quick. Gasoline engines are so much easier to maintain than diesels.
Oh, for sure.
Got it. Easy peasy. There's our drain plug. Once that slows down a hair, we can probably get our filter all in one. Well, I need a wrench. Hopefully. Yeah, look on that cart over there with all the oils and stuff on it. Little filter wrench. This way. What's so funny? What's so funny, dude? Dude, you better have a reason to be laughing at me right now.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Oh, I'm not laughing. What's so funny? What'd I do?
You didn't do shit, bro.
I did something, man.
You didn't do nothing, bro.
I did
It's all
something.
Mike's fault.
There's the filter. Look at the consistency. Oh, grab me one of those oil samples. It's in a white container. I'm gonna stop it here. It's like a white little baggie over there. All right, take a look at how the 540 looks. Kind of hold it up a little so you can see that film strength. That oil is just stringing along out there. And this is the Hot Shot Secrets 540. It's like honey. Like, look at it. It just keeps on going.
You want a drink?
I mean, I'm thinking about it. Man, it's so slippery, bro. You could probably lube up anything. Let me see.
All right, let me see. Hold on.
Look at it. It just keeps on going. You know what I mean? It's literally freaking engine honey.
Yeah,
You know, so 5W40. Hope we got the right one, right?
nope, that doesn't say Euro.
All right, cool. Euro. Yeah, button it up, I guess. See, I mean, check our level. I'll brake clean underneath, and we'll see how it drives. So the engine's running. It sounds pretty good with this 540. It doesn't seem to be any negative effects or anything like that. Increasing the viscosity just a little bit. Let's rev the engine up a little. Pretty interesting. So far, so good. No negative effects.
Clean underneath. It look good.
What you think?
Yo, it's running good. Sounds all right. Everything's shifting. Nothing to be worried about.
Is it the same or what? Does it feel smoother or?
It's definitely shifting a lot better. It's driving a lot nicer than it was.
Well, it's shifting better. We didn't do shit to the trans.
I'm just saying though, it's running better.
Are you saying this is placebo or is it really running better?
I'm saying this is really running better.
Okay,
I'm
because
about to see this out. You can find out for yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because you say it's shifting better too. So
Yeah, it's running. It's overall running better.
I'm about to come drive it and see what's up.
All right, I'll do that. I'm coming down to automation right now.
All right. I can barely fit in here. What? I gotta adjust the seat. It's like stuck back there.
When you go from 5'7" to 6'2", it kind of.
All right. I wonder what's going on with the neighbor. Always parking. Ooh. Dude, I'm telling you already, dude. This feels different, man.
I told you.
It's got a little pep to it now. All right.
This dude's shit's always in the way.
Fuck, I'm in Austin Powers.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dude, I don't know. Dude, I do feel like it's got a little more pop to it.
It's a little more.
It made me want to take this out to a fucking nice dinner or something.
Talk dirty to me.
All right, let's see how she drives. It's moved. I feel it smoothed it out a little.
So I said it's running better. It shits really nice. It's going through the gears pretty nice. The motors overall is working very smooth.
So, the whole thing about going to this 5W40 oil compared to the 1030 or the 530 that they recommend is we're increasing the viscosity by quite a bit. You know, we're going to a thicker quite a bit thicker oil. And the reason that we've decided to do that is because these engines are notorious for lifter failure, and with a thicker oil, a 5W40 weight, you still get the cold flow, you still get the pourability. Now the pour point on the 5W40 Hot Shot Secret, it's very low. It's gonna still give you all the same cold weather performance as a 5W30. As far as how cold can it pour, well, it's gonna be comparable. But a 5W30 is still gonna pour a little bit colder than a 5W40, but a 5W40 is still gonna pour at like negative 40 degrees in the case of this oil. In the Hot Shot Secrets, not all 5W40s will pour that cold, but in the case of this oil, it can pour at negative 40 or so degrees. Now, their 5W40 is going to pour colder than their 5W30 is going to pour colder than their 5W40, but there is a very distinct, noticeable difference in the film strength of the 540. When you pour it out, you can see the oil just keeps on stringing down compared to the 530. I don't believe, so we can't look at it. We don't have 530 in stock, but we have 1030 diesel oil in stock, and even at 1030, you can see that the 540 is much thicker than the 1030. Just because it's a 40 weight oil at the end of the day at operating temperature, it's a 40 weight oil. So typically speaking, your 40 weight oils are going to lower your MPG a little bit, but in the case of the Hot Shot Secret, it's a more of a high efficiency oil, and it's got the FR3 nano whatever technology and stuff in it, so it might not see degradation in the MPG going with the 40 weight that you typically see with the same brand of oils. Like if you went with like a Motorcraft 530, or I'm sorry, Motorcraft, on this engine they offer 1030 and they offer 540. Well, with the 1030, I did see a little bit better MPG compared to the 540 Motorcraft. So that kind of prompted me to want to go back to the 1030, and I went with the Hot Shot Secrets 1030 this time around. But I think the 540 is going to be better for the diesel, in my opinion, with it being thicker and it being, you know what? It do shift different. Kind of weird. It does shift a little bit different, it seemed like. Maybe the engine is somehow, I don't know.
I'm telling you, that oil is working really nice for this truck. Because usually it would shift around like 25.3 versus 22.25.
It could just be the shifty ass transmission that's in this truck. This 10-speed has just been so weird. You know.
I still say we tune it and delete it. Tune it and fucking.
Maybe we trade it in. I don't know. Cause like the 10-speed, I got a.
450 in white.
I got a real good transmission in my 450. Like that transmission just shifts perfect. This one's not perfect. Like sometimes when you put it in drive, have you experienced that? You go to put it in drive and it goes hard. It shifts hard into drive.
You hear it like drop.
Yes.
When you put it in the park, you can hear it crank into park.
Yeah. So something about this trans probably needs to be like rebuilt or something. And that's a headache for me. You know, I don't know. You know, at 6,000 miles, maybe I trade it in and freaking get a freshie. It's a risk, you know. You might get a truck with a bunch of problems. You know how the world is now. It's like, but yeah, I mean, I don't think the MPG is going to go down. I don't think it's going to go up very much either. But all in all, I'm impressed. We're going to run the oil and we're going to test it and analyze it and all that, because at the end of the day, we just don't know what's going to happen, because we're going outside of the manufacturer's specifications. That being said, if something were to happen, I don't think I'm going to tell them that I'd increase the viscosity a little. A thicker viscosity is supposed to offer a little bit better protection for the engine, and that's why we did it. But yeah, it could be a warranty issue, just being totally transparent. that number one, we went to the Hot Shot Secret oil, which might not be listed. I'm not sure. It might not be a listed Ford approved oil, and it might not be cool to go with a thicker viscosity. But at the end of the day, as long as you're not going thinner or crazy thick, if you were going 50 weight freaking gear oil or something, or 80 weight, then that's too thick. But a 5W30 or 5W40, and you don't have a lot of variable valve timing stuff going on, maybe okay. We'll see, because we're kind of the guinea pig. But anyway, my name is Sean. This is DS Trucks. See you in the next video. Over and out.